York Yankees. And here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch.
DJ LeMahieu.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at, and the count moves ball.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
Batting second.
Digging in, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Judge.
And he offers at the circle change and misses 0-1. LeMahieu aboard here at first with nobody out. And there's ball 1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Yelich back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 4th.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. In now, Giancarlo Stanton. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
All even now, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. In now is Lorenzo Cain. It leads things off here in the bottom half of the first. And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's 1 for 4. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready with the 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
And with that, time to take a glance at the starting nine for these Brewers. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Biro?
Hey, Matt, the first thing I notice when I walk into Miller Park is those gaps are super tight. You got to get greedy in a ballpark like this. There's a lot of damage to be had. This park plays really, really tiny at times. So look for this offense to try and drive the ball.
Number 18.
From the belt, the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
2-1 now. Here's the 2-1. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Not close. It's 2-0.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. Still no score. So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Gary Sanchez.
Here comes the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
A ball and a strike now. So 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball. Trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at one of the most dynamic infielders in our sport, and that's Orlando Arcia. Playing up the middle, shortstop, premium position, cannon arm, highlight reel plays, the ability to make the routine one as well. The bat will continue to get better.
Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is laid off up for ball number 3. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 1-1 home. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Torres brings it in, and that's out number 1.
Batting 7th, the first baseman.
Standing in, Eric Thames, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Thames stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was selected in the 7th round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Orlando Arcia comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Drilled right back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Now batting, center fielder, Lorenzo.
Bigging in for his second at-bat, Lorenzo Cain. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Cain, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 17th round pick back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving. Settling in now, Adam Ottavino. 9-1-2 due up.
Adam.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now, I know he's struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Number 18 ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The count now at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. On deck, the always dangerous Ryan Braun. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. LeMahieu's got it. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Pitch inside the throw. Throw won't get him. Yelich stands at second with no outs. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming on for it is Hicks, but he won't get there. It falls in.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Here comes the Yankee
your
skipper on his way
please.
to the mound.
Now
And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart here, and I don't know if maybe there's something wrong with him physically, but it seems a very quick hook as he's gone after not allowing a single run. 1-1 the count. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is there, one away. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. First time up, he went down looking. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasmani Grandal. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the runner is in from second. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Up next for Milwaukee.
So 2 on with 2 away. And in steps the lefty power threat, Eric Thames. Stanton has a read on it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch. So just the 1-run scores here in the frame. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now with the plate, Aaron Hicks, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Hit hard up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Into the box now, Torres. As he puts it on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Now batting, left fielder
Giancarlo Stanton now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming, here it is. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Stanton playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. The Yanks held in. Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. 1-0 the count.
Arcia.
Change up taken, but it clips the inside corner for a strike. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Chase Anderson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Line drive to left, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here. This pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Swinging a soft liner, and now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play, and the inning is over. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Now the 2-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
At the plate, Didi Gregorius. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him, and that misses inside. 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Slapped hard the opposite way. Braun is there, and he has it for the out. Into the box now, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully...
Now Edwin with a swing and a deep drive to left. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the pitcher.
So striding in, Luis Cessa. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit. Throw into third. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hang. Stepping up now, Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Past meetings against Luis Cessa. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Yelich on at first, nobody out. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. The 2-1 home. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. Long throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, Dero, you have to be licking your chops sitting at a 3-1 count. You get a fastball, and he gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back.
Chad Green comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. 1-0 pitch on the way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Popped him up. Torres will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Great scoring opportunity missed right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Yasmani Grandal is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. The 1-1. And this one gets away. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
2-2 the count.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Eric Thames would be next. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And in steps the lefty power threat, Eric Thames. The 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. Digging in now for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not. Firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Gardner, a native of South Carolina. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah. Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Gardner is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Aaron Judge is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Looked like he got pulled on the speed there. 2-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. High fly ball out to deep right field. Yelich going back, and this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and the Yankees have cut it to a 3-2 score now.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the one-run lead. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. And that misses. 2-1. Easy there, big fella. 2-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Chopper to short. Arcia fields it cleanly, and there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. And with it, the Yankees have tied this one at 3.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now batting.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Ready with the 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this. Brett Gardner is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. So stepping in, Orlando Arcia in his career against this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He'll get it into second. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A swing and a ground ball to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Now batting, right fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Fly ball right down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location of all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ball 2 now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Brewers strand a couple. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds it 3-3. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tight one on our hands. All tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6. The pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Alex Claudio.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
He's set, and the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Popped him up. Moustakas shading to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Kane going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Chad Green. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
You got to throw that one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. One and two, here it comes. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1-2. Digging in now for the Brewers, number 18. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
3-2, full count. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Sanchez has it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
In now, Mike Moustakas. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. In his career versus this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani.
So digging in now, Yasmani Grandal. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. 8th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Digging in to try it again, Brett Gardner. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Brett Gardner.
First offering on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Here comes the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line toward the alley in left center. Braun has to run away before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that? Here's big Aaron Judge. In previous meetings with Alex Claudio, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. The 1-2. Ball 2. The 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Hicks. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
From the stretch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Matt Albert takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Now a long throw to third.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. Previously against Matt Albert. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a base hit on the line. Coming in to score easily is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. And this will get to the wall now out near the Milwaukee bullpen. And he's in there safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
And I can't emphasize enough how huge that at bat was. It's great to be leading by one, but those two insurance runs are absolutely critical at this juncture of the game. Well done.
So a runner at second, 2 down now. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High drive deep down the left field line. Braun is after it, but this will land untouched. 3 runs already home here. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Working for the punch out and the offering. Sinker. 3-2 now. Sanchez at second with 2 down. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. Once again a 3-2. Count still full, 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Another one sent foul. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible. But that hitter makes him work his tail off and he still loses him.
Corey Knebel trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel, just a 1 for 9. Nope. Fastball well outside. The 1-1. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Line towards center field. King will get there and he puts it away to retire the. Leading off the inning, Eric Thames, and they'll need him to get something going here. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. 3-1.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Comes the first pitch.
Number 3, shortstop.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball now. The 1-2. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 6.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lorenzo Cain. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. 2-0 to the Brewers center fielder.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
3-0 to him now. Here it comes, the 3-0. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work. From the stretch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
so
please.
With a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 53.
Cain, the runner at first with 2 gone. There's a strike. It's 2-1. Two and 2.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense, unless they're willing.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But the Brewers get 1 back on the solo home run. 9th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 6. Junior Guerra enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Zach Britton. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Lifted down the line in left, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Brett Gardner. A strikeout and a line out for him so far. In there at the knees, strike 1. Popped him up. Grandal is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Outside, 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and two. Here now the 2-2. And that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. Aaron Hicks will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guy going. 2 out with the man at first. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Now another 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4, and as a result that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position. To deal with.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Judge over at second. Hicks on at first with 2 down. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last. Stepping into the box, Ryan Braun. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with a sinker. Strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
1 strike.
A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Torres has it on to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th.
Now batting, number 18.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 18. He went down on strikes last time up.
Nope, that's the ball.
And that misses ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that.
High and deep to center field. Hicks going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in now, Mike Moustakas. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. The Brewers down to their final strike. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. Yasmani Grandal would be next. And this is popped up near second base. Gregorius is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. New York came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Chad Green gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.